What is good, guys? It's Ray J back with another video, and in this I want to talk about what's going on with Tesla stock and the overall market and break down some very important levels and give you guys a very important update about what's going on thus far. Before I break into all this information, before I get into any more details, let me just mention a couple of things. I am firstly not a financial planner, so take nothing I say as financial advice. And also, if you guys can, please smash the like button if you want to see more videos like this. It not only benefits me, it benefits the entire Tesla community as a whole. Anyways, let's talk about what's going on with Tesla in the market. I want to call out that right now, we're seeing the market selling off a bit. The market made an attempt to break in the morning. We saw Tesla try to break 250, but it ended up failing. And now Tesla's once again testing the 5 minutes 200 EMA at this 247 area. And if anything, it's actually starting to look a little weaker. So it failed to actually, hold above 250. We rejected, if anything. And now I'm starting to think that, it's looking weaker. So with that being said, I want to make a very important announcement about how this is looking. Looking at Tesla's looking weaker. We got a nice push to the upside, a very, very nice rally. We did push up higher. We were talking about this thing pushing higher. It went up to 252, just a little higher, and it ended up failing right there. We also happened to establish a bearish divergence right here on the 4-hour time frame. You guys could see this. And Tesla ended up failing. So although it's unfortunate, although it tried to break out higher, this bearish divergence looks like it might play out. We got a very, very strong rejection. So we're going to be watching support right over here. It's barely holding 247. If that fails us, watch 245, then 242 down over here. So I just wanted to warn you about that, guys. Give you guys a very, very quick warning. 242.5 can be another target if we end up losing it. Then we have 240 and 238 coming next. So Tesla could start to give up a part of this rally, and it might continue like this going into tomorrow. Because once again, there's that saying that goes buy the rumor and sell the news. On top of that, Cybertruck events comes out for tomorrow. I just want to remind you all about the market that we have the ISM manufacturing data coming out. This is very important because this data could be the thing that causes even more downside, especially Jerome Powell's speech at 11 a.m. on Friday. So there could be some more selling as we hit those catalysts. And for now, I mean, I don't want to say the market's going to crash or sell off extremely hard from here. We could start to downtrend a bit. If there's one more pop on SPY, once again, guys, the same thing is likely going to happen. The move is likely going to fail. We have a quadruple bearish divergence, which I think is going to play out. And I think that we're going to really see it in December just to start off the month. And I think we're just getting started with the downside. So we got a big rejection so far. SPY is approaching its 20 EMA at 454.8 if we end up losing 455. And it's looking weaker. So just wanted to call that out. Make sure you watch your levels carefully. As far as Tesla goes, watch that 247 area. We're basically very close to it, but Tesla's looking weaker. Over the next few days, there could be some downside coming. We'll see if we get one more pop in before the drop, or if we just drop from here. If you want to be bullish, you want to see this thing break and hold 250. You want to see it hold above this, not reject like this. If we get one more push, once again, guys, I personally don't think the move is going to last for long. I mean, once again, these events lead to a lot of hype, which is awesome. It's superb for Tesla stock. But then after the events are over, what tends to happen is Tesla tends to sell off. So it could happen again. Just want to warn you about that. We're looking weaker right now, so watch this 247 area. Don't forget to watch resistance and support. And just know that I'm starting to think that this thing might sell off a bit. It's looking weaker. I was hoping that this thing could break and hold 250, but we ended up coming just short. So with that being the case, once again, Tesla is continuing to weaken. Something else I could do is this. I could basically, I'm going to delete these indicators. I think there's something else I noticed. When you zoom out, I think it was right here. One could draw this out on the 4-hour time frame. So basically take an trend line like this. I'm going to show you this real quick. And you could also draw out this resistance just like this. So we happen to be very close to it, right? This resistance on Tesla stock. Maybe we could even turn this just a bit. So you can even turn the resistance just like that. Either way, you guys could kind of see that. I know I'm doing this in real time, so it's a little rough, but you could kind of see how this resistance is kind of causing Tesla to reject. So this was another level. So we'll see how it goes. Looking a little bit weaker. Could be more downside. I think that we could see this, retrace towards 242 over the next couple of trading days, if not by early next week. And that's what I'm seeing for the chart. So Looking a little bit weaker, watch support and do what you have to do, guys. That's what I have for this one. All right, so I wanted to make this video very short, give you guys a very, very nice update. Maybe I should just go over a couple of others just real quick, like SPY and Aapl. I'm just going to do it really quick. SPY is looking a little bit bearish. Got a nice hit right over here. If it pops again, once again, I was telling you all, don't trust the move. And I was thinking that by December, we should see some downside. I think a pullback is coming. I still hold that notion and that bias on SPY if you want to go that route. Looking at the IWM, this is continuing to be very flat, but we have a triple bearish divergence on the IWM, the Russell 2000. Got a big rejection wick on the 4-hour time frame. This looks like it might cool off and retrace towards 178 soon. Aapl attempted to break out, but this also failed at 192. And now we're back at 190. Watch 188.9 at the 4-hour 50 EMA. If we lose this, we could turn more bearish. QQQ, not looking the strongest. It tried to break out. Look at that big rejection of 394. And that's almost exactly the level I called out. I'm just going to show you that in a second. Let me just bring back my levels on Tesla. Just give me 1 second, guys. Going to the QQQ, this was the same level we were talking about where this thing historically rejects. So if I look at the hourly, you could see not only did we have a bearish divergence, but like, look at this level right here. I had this level since yesterday. I never even touched this. It was just left here. And this is where it rejected. Big rejection coming back down to 390. Our next level is going to be 389. Looking at Nvidia, it tried to break out. We were talking about a bounce on Nvidia before a potential rejection. It hit 487.6, just under 488, which is the level we called out. So it actually came just under the level. So right here, super, super close, but just under. And it's rejecting. We have a gap down here to fill at 477. Nvidia may turn bearish. And I think that there could be some downside coming. I was also talking about in the morning how it could like pop and drop, or even like push towards like almost 490 then reject, or even 488 and reject. That's what happened so far. And so far the market's doing something very similar to what I was projecting. For Tesla, however, I was hoping it would try to hold 250 at least for like a little bit longer before we got the sell-off. Instead, this thing is starting to look weak now. So right now it looks like we're just barely holding 247. If we lose it, like I said before, there's going to be more downside. So make sure you watch your levels. Let me just go over these levels one last time before I end the video. All right, this will be it because I want to make this video super quick. Make sure you watch that 247 area. 245 to 244 will be next. Below that, the next support is going to be 242.5 to 242, 240, and then 238. I think that Tesla could be on its way to 242 soon over the next couple of days, if not later on. So I just wanted to warn you about that, guys. Sometimes things like this happens, but so when you're trading, you have to be prepared to like kind of switch your narrative, switch your bias as fast as you can. And you have to be very adaptive in trading. So that's what I'm doing right now. All right, guys, I just wanted to give you guys a warning. Make sure you watch your levels and do what you have to do. Have a good day and peace out.